Good evening, I'm Alessio, and tonight we're turning the spotlight on a major shift brewing in the U.S. parcel delivery world, a move that bridges logistics, cost management, and e-commerce strategy. United Parcel Service, UPS, and the United States Postal Service, USPS, have reached a preliminary agreement to reinstate the latter's role in delivering low-cost packages for UPS's Ground Saver service, formerly SurePost. Supply chain dive. Here's what's really going on. UPS has been trying to tighten its cost structure in a shrinking U.S. parcel market. For its Ground Saver offering, essentially the budget vehicle for residential e-commerce parcels, the company took the last-mile delivery in-house earlier this year after the USPS raised prices and made contractual changes. But the results were unkind. Density targets slipped, delivery cost per stop ballooned, and profits were hit. As UPS CEO Carol Tomé admitted, average daily volume for Ground Saver declined by approximately 32.7% year-over-year in Q3 as the business pulled back high-cost volume and tightened criteria. Supply chain dive. With that internal pressure mounting, UPS and the USPS revisited their relationship once the new Postmaster General took over, and they appear to have landed back at the table. The deal, as outlined so far, covers volume thresholds and rate structures. The USPS will again handle last-mile delivery for Ground Saver parcels, while UPS retains control of the middle-mile and logistics network. According to Tomé, it's a win-win-win setup, leveraging what each organization does best, improving cost efficiency, and sustaining service levels. Value-added resource. For the business, finance, and creator community, this story offers several implications worth unpacking. First, cost pressures in parcel logistics are real and rising. The parcel boom of the pandemic era has faded, competition has tightened, and margins are under pressure. UPS's decision to partially retreat from its own last-mile ambition signals that even major logistics players can struggle with low-yield product segments. Second, the revival of the UPS-USPS partnership emphasizes the strategic value of last-mile delivery, those final steps to the customer door. While middle-mile and network optimization matter, the last mile remains a cost driver and service differentiator. Third, for e-commerce brands, shippers, and content creators covering this space, shipping cost is not just a line item, it influences fulfillment strategy, delivery promise, consumer experience, and ultimately competitive positioning. Looking ahead, there are a few watch points. 1. How smooth will the implementation be? The agreement is preliminary, and final terms, including detailed rates, volumes, and handoff logistics, are still being ironed out. UPS has indicated more clarity will come by year-end. Supply chain dive. 2. Will the cost savings materialize, and how will that impact UPS's margin and pricing strategy? If UPS can restore density, lower cost per stop, and stabilize Ground Saver economics, the pressure on the rest of its parcel portfolio may ease. 3. What will the broader competitive reaction look like? With UPS opting to lean back on the USPS for last mile, other carriers or platform-based delivery models may adjust their approach, and e-commerce shippers may renegotiate shipping terms or reconsider service rates. 4. What does this mean for the consumer? Lower-cost shipping options may get preserved, but any cost-cutting must not slip service standards. Otherwise, brand perception and repeat behavior could suffer. From my perspective, this move aligns with a broader trend. Logistics companies are grappling with a post-boom reality. Volume growth is no longer guaranteed, margins are thinner, and partnerships may offer better leverage than full ownership of every link. For UPS, a return to collaboration with the USPS is an acknowledgement that sometimes outsourcing what you're not best at can be more efficient than in-house optimization of a weak link. So for you, whether you're a creator dissecting supply chain strategy, a brand owner shipping to consumers, or an investor watching logistics infrastructure and margins, this is a meaningful recalibration. The tale of Ground Saver isn't glamorous, it's not headline-driven tech, it's pure logistics economics, the kind that underlies the free shipping promise we all take for granted. And when the cost structure behind that promise shifts, everybody feels it. I'm Alessio, and that wraps up our business and finance briefing for tonight. Stay alert, stay informed, that final mile may be the first mile of value we all miss.